There we go. Let's get a few things off here. There we go, and then... Aha! So, it depends on how long we are on this tonight. I don't know if we'll be able to finish it, but we're pretty far in. So, we'll see. There we go. So... Oh my goodness! Hey, thank you, Cricken! Oh my god, I could get... wait, hold on, that should be showing a... I thought I made a custom animation for that. Oh. Well, in any case, thank you, Cricken. Thank you very much. I can accept cheers now, I'm a dirty affiliate. I'm a horrible sellout. Hey, thank you so much. I kind of know what bits entail. I know I like getting them. Well, I like getting this first one. Seller. Could you, Oh my god, you've got a sparkly one next to your name now as well. I'm guessing because of the bits? Can you, now that I'm an affiliate, can you change the video quality so you know it's 1080p, which might seem a bit bad for a game like Landscape, really. But, do you have that option now if you... I suppose I could check on my phone. On Twitch, really. You do? Nice! Okay, that... Weirdly, that was probably the biggest reason I wanted to be an affiliate, really, just so people had that option. Nice, I'm quite happy with that. And, unfortunately I've made, Oh, hey everyone! How you doing, man? Cricket, they've got another real-life friend who's joined. I know more than, like, 2 people, honest. Thanks so much for tuning in, Ron. How you doing, man? You're probably not surprised to see I like to stream old games. Ones that are comforting and not scary to me like some new ones are. Set my ways I am. So. Yeah, I've noticed that it wasn't on... I don't think I saw it on Peds' stream. I haven't activated anything so you can change the video quality, but as I say, it's... I've certainly been at a point where I've had to turn it down on other streams if my internet's been rubbish. So I'm glad people have that option now. And yeah, I've made a silly little Donkey Kong emote. They have to approve them. So I'm waiting back to hear if my Donkey Kong emote is okay. I can assure you it's not untoward in any way. It's okay. It's not. It's very you in its age rating. There, Peds. Might be a bitrate thing, is it? Yeah, Peds, we were just talking about now that I've hit affiliate status, there's the option to change the resolution of the stream now. We're trying to figure out what makes it appear or not, because I have noticed sometimes it's not always there, even on what you would think would be an affiliate stream. Yeah, I wonder what, I might Google that, I don't know what determines that. It's like the kind of kooky scanline filter I've got on this, I wonder what that looks like if you just drastically reduce the resolution on there. It probably becomes a bit of a mess, really. Oh, that's okay. You've been playing anything yourself lately, Ron? I felt really bad because Hal was in here yesterday. I was asking her about PUBG, or playing the Battlegrounds, and she said there were a lot of hackers on it now, which really sucks to hear. I thought they'd they were stamping down on that, but I guess it being such a popular game, everyone wants to cheat on it. Heck, I want to cheat on it now. Sounds fun. No, I mean, off. That's well, that's I was going to say that's still a productive means. Actually, that's a much more productive means. So that's quite fun. Well, you can enjoy some GBA Castlevania secondhand here. I don't know if I've probably got onto you about this series at some point. It's definitely one of my favourites.
Jackpot.
Thank you so much, Pez. As I said, I thought I set a stupid little Donkey Kong thing for that. Let me want to put this to a screeching halt. Let's Oh really? Okay. Oh, I see. So partners get the priority on that, and then I guess that's more demanded on the server somehow. That's strange. Yeah, if I just Streamlabs, that should be No, I probably didn't actually do that. But yeah, thank you so much, Pez. Really appreciate that. I'll just make the chat disappear on this stream as well. Let's have a look. Alert box. Let's have a look. So this is a test for the birds. Yeah, that's what it should be. I don't know why it's not, Huh. I don't know why it's just doing the standard one. Well, at least you've seen it now anyway. Oh my goodness! Ah! Another one. This is true, Peds. I do like breaking things. That's why I like Blast Call on N64 so much. Ugh. Would you ever stream yourself, Ron? I'd certainly tune in and get a few of these guys too as well. Oh, the alert box. Oh yeah. Let's have a look. Yeah, do about there. There we go. Whoa. Wait for what, Peds? You alright? Oh, you were squat. Well, let's move down anyway, so enjoy. Question mark.
Welcome to the Circus of Value!
Hello, Nick. Thank you, birds. Yeah, I've noticed that sometimes the alert box thing, you get a weird echo. Oh my god, it's getting really noisy in here. Yeah, Ron, I also have a bunch of silly sound effects on here as well. How you doing, Nick? Here's one for you, Ron. Hey!
Oh, banana.
We like it loud and obnoxious in here. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think that's Ron, I should say Chunk of the Boot, my friend Ron, he's my Street Fighter partner in crime. We played a lot of Street Fighter over the years. Thanks again, Cricket. Like, we played a lot of 4 and 5 in particular. I haven't played 5 in ages, mind you. I'm still missing quite a lot of the new characters from it. I play the, every so once in a while I stick the Street Fighter collection on Switch on just to, well, partly, sometimes I put the first Street Fighter on there. Oh, thank you so much, Ron. Oh, there we go, that animation's working. Oh, thank you. I think you're the first subscriber on there, actually. Oh, thank you so much. I'll subscribe back in turn, man. Well, when you become affiliate, anyway. So you can before that. Oh my god, Peds did as well! Again, I don't know why it's echoing like that. It's weird, but again, Peds, thank you so much, man. You guys are embarrassed for the riches tonight you're all providing me. my streaming career has taken off? Question mark? I'm at least glad that they're quite... I think 50 followers is actually pretty generous to become affiliate status. I'm certainly glad they made it pretty reasonable like that. Oh, nice, we got a warp here. Do I want to go anywhere else? Got a name quickly. But yeah, as I say, I stream a lot of retro stuff on here, although I was streaming, if you're aware of the Yakuza series, Yakuza 0 came on Switch, not Switch, PC, PC a month or two back, so that was got about 40 hours into that one, yeah. It's sort of, we do quite a mix on here. The thing is, I've got loads of emulators set up, like over the past few months or so in particular, so I go back to games I've been wanting to beat for the longest time. Like, as you saw I did, I struggled my way through Rayman 1 recently. Hiya Matt, how you doing, man? What have we got? So yeah, but my poor PC, I'm not giving it much of a workout. I'm playing Game Boy Advance game, but that's okay. No, I thought that might be the case, Peds, but no, I've got the browser open as well. Oh, they've made it easier if they so it had to be 100 of those use save pads, and then the average number of viewers. Yeah. Nice, got another classic. This one's from Castlevania 4, right, Cracker? This song? Yeah, I wasn't really sure of Rocket League. I noticed Jara wasn't on it, so I just figured it wasn't going to be on tonight. But yeah, I'm not sure why you would get notifications, as I say, Ron. I don't know if that's going to behave a bit more now that... As I say, I think... I'm never quite sure if they have it on by default for people you follow, because you can set it individually whether people you follow, you get a notification on them. It's quite interesting with this game. We're kind of, as it goes on, it feels more and more like I'm doing it out of order. Like, I'm not sure if I was meant to be sooner than I was, or... I mean, heck, maybe that's not even... Actually, no, I wasn't, because I could have moved these blocks before. Yeah, if I needed 100, that would have been a while, because I wasn't gaining followers that rapidly over time, but as I say, people like Ron, how more than 2 others online as well very graciously followed, so I'm... can I put that on my CV, that I'm an affiliate, will they care? I'll tell them I stream Castlevania and I'll get it. Find it a riot. Oh, so it might be, you have to go through emails, sure. I'm always a bit, I never want to, I don't want to constantly pester people that I'm streaming, because I feel like I could get annoying. If you're not sure if you'll get the notifications and you do want to tune in, I'll try and let you know here and there, as I say. The thing is, sometimes I can end up streaming several days in a row, so I don't, as I say, I don't want to be too shameless on that front. Damn it. I've had to use all my health restore. Yeah. Damn it. We left it, so yeah, we just... Oh, we basically just lost every bit of progress we've made tonight. Oh, good. Oh no, actually a little bit. Really not much though. My fault, I should have saved sooner. This definitely isn't the hardest Castlevania, but you do, you're meant to be more careful of it than I'm being, really. So, we'll, generally go back every weekend, hopefully shouldn't take too long. Collab stream with Ninja. Well, if it's Ninja, there can't be any... What was that weird statement he said why he didn't want to stream with women? Because he didn't want gossip to go... It was weird. Strange fellow. The patience for... Oh god, yeah. Yeah, we've done various Devil May Cries on here, including 2. Oh, I think we talked about that before, right, Ron? I think you said you played quite a bit of DMC2. I wasn't terribly kind on it, as a lot of people are, but... Are not, but... At least we got to play the 3rd one, which was pretty spectacular. Yeah, we'll get back to co-op in time pads. You mentioned Secret of Mana, right, for that? That I'd quite like to do, just to get that off the bucket list. That's what streaming is about, really, just getting to games I'd probably otherwise never get around to. And it's always the least fashionable games possible, seemingly. We're never doing much contemporary on here. Although, the plan, Ron, is I want to get a capture card around the time Smash Brothers comes out. So I'm going to be playing a lot of Smash Brothers, especially online, so it would be quite fun to capture that. Yeah, we went through Dying Light, 3 of us, yeah. That's quite fun, actually, because we had 1 or 2 people join us from chat as well, didn't we? And from what I remember, typically they knew the game much better than we did. Certainly better than I did. We also went through the critical and... Well, actually, it did sell well, but the critical toll in Resident Evil 6. Which, to be fair, like, for all its bizarre faults, which there are quite a few, that is it's quite entertaining, not always for the right reasons, in a stream kind of context. Well, Resi 6 still has its fans in terms of... There are people who like it mechanically, especially in, what do you call it, the Resident Evil Horde mode? Mercenaries, that's it. So that game does have some pretty wild, like, maneuverability options. You can just dive all over the place. It can get pretty clumsy though, especially with the campaign missions. Ice Cube Gate. Those were 21 deaths from pens, by the way. I did die 21 times. Almost. Yeah, unfortunately, as I say, I don't have a capture card yet, so I can only stream PC stuff. Obviously, like, through emulators, I can stream quite a lot through that, but yeah, quite a few of the folks here are off an internet forum I go on, and they do a Mario Kart Monday thing, 9 o'clock every Monday. And yeah, sometimes Ped streams that. I mean, we usually got a few of us on Discord. So good fun. Oh yeah, we did, our save should still be in place, right, Pez, for Donkey Kong Country 3, yeah. That would be good to get back to just to finish off the trilogy, wouldn't it? Actually, we did this lead to... Actually, I'll activate this wall first. Oh, they do, don't they? Yeah, yeah, unfortunately, the way I've got this for a Game Boy Advance stream, because of the weird aspect ratio for the GBA, I've had to really crunch the chat there, size-wise, so yeah, I have to refit. It's probably,
Yeah!
Speaking of Rayman 1. Yeah, Pez is very fond of Mario Kart. Especially Choose Land, that's his favourite track. Some of those statements might in fact be said with a level of sarcasm and irony. I was wondering that, Pez. Yeah, maybe that would be... although, well, I feel a bit bad by you taking them off. Oh, you beat Mario Rabbids, Matt. Nice. Yeah, fair play. You've sped through that, haven't you? How did you? I probably just suck out strategy games, but I find the game pretty. I don't find the game especially easy, like especially for what you might expect a Mario strategy game to be. Like, how did you find the last world difficulty-wise? Oh yeah, some funny Mario Kart 8 clips, aren't there? I've already forgotten what I was feeling bad about, so I guess I didn't feel too bad, Peds. That's my bad. Let's just get basked in the heavenly light over and over again. And again. There we go. You were so mad. I mean, Mario Kart tends to give one good reason to be bad, so it's fair. But that was quite funny. So I'm assuming this is... Oh, this goes back to... Oh, this wraps around... You might remember I was here on the last stream and grossly under-leveled for it as well. So we're actually finally wrapping around to it. Nice. So we can... Battle the Reaver. Yeah, for whatever reason, Matt, when I started the third world, that first mission really... I struggled with that quite a bit, but then it's one of those things, when I came back to it after a while, I didn't find it that bad, so... yeah, what characters did you generally use? Because I didn't want to stick to the same ones, but at the same time, the game's economy almost encourages you to just so you have enough money for upgrades for them. God, I hate it when they curse me, I can't use my whip for them. Come on, you. Come on. Let's just smock you to death. Yeah, Rabbit, I think Luigi and Rabbit Peach, I consider them one of the best ones, yeah. I just said you can't, I don't think you can use Donkey Kong in anything outside of that DLC they did for him. Although, to be fair, that DLC does seem pretty spectacular, like, definitely will have to get to that someday. Exactly, Cricket, curses. Oh, for God's sake! There we go. Ah! least we got a health upgrade, so we're you know, this game slows down a lot. So the GBA emulator I'm using is pretty basic. So there's no option as far as I know to overclock it. I'm being really useless now. Never mind, we can ignore them. Yeah, we've done a good deal of the map, haven't we? So I don't know. I think it's because it still feels like I've still got quite a lot to step beyond will be to test your ability in the battle arena. Your mind power will be drained. You'll not be able to. Once you enter, you will not be able to leave until all is defeated. No, you may be rewarded for your efforts. Well, I don't have much health, so I'm probably gonna die. Seems like a side quest sort of thing, doesn't it? But they are. That'll do. Maybe we'll come back there a bit later. Yeah, let's go left. No, it doesn't help, it's a bit of an ordeal to get to that area without a save. Let's save it, by the way. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense, because with Luigi you are meant to... He's the sniper, basically, isn't he? He's also one of those characters that has the kind of little vacuum cleaner that'll catch up to enemies as well, which I really like. I find that weapon really useful. So I suppose with that setup, you can have Mario be the more offensive one on the kind of far ahead, and I suppose I'm gonna say Baby Peach then. I suppose Rabbid Peach could kind of sort of be in between, right? So that does seem like quite a good setup. Feels like I want to use Yoshi when I finally unlock Yoshi, because well, it's Yoshi. Well, I'll tell you what, actually. We'll go back a bit to get one or two rewards. Yeah, I wonder what the reward is for that. That almost, the way that arena was set up, it almost seemed like it'd be like some sort of link cable multiplayer thing on the GBA. Maybe Castlevania fighting game before that weird Wii Castlevania fighting game. That Mario Kart clip has gone kind of viral, at least viral by our standards, right? That's pretty good going. Fans, I don't know if that's such a simple... I don't know that's how that transaction works. I don't think, like, vaguely viral videos necessarily lead directly to that. But then I don't speak from experience, so I can't be absolutely sure. So I perhaps shouldn't presume. Sure, why not? That's quite nice because I came across this area so long ago on this playthrough. And since we finally gained the ever-exciting ability to push a block, can now get it. Of germs. Oh no! That's not terribly appetizing way to put it. Bernard's Watch. I remember that show. I don't remember a whole lot about it aside from the premise, but yeah. That's yeah, I'm going with that headcanon as well. That is Bernard's Watch. And Bernard's Watch was a contemporary piece of media, wasn't it? So this could be this whole series could be the prequel to it. Hooray! I'm gonna get an upgrade. I ideally want it to be HP that goes up. Oh, this is where actually, yeah, we don't really want to go back. Yeah. We're quite near the yeah, we're basically right at the cusp of the area with really obnoxious all that obnoxious, dangerous pink liquid that caused us so much trouble before, so we're not going there. Instead we'll pop it down this way. Oh no, Ped, you could have... I forgot that, yeah, it's got kind of Poker Walker functionality, isn't it? Which is pretty fun. Sorry, this must get quite annoying me constantly checking the map, but... this isn't the DS Castlevania, so we don't have the map available on another screen at all times. That's right. It's only failure earlier, I lost a load of progress. I mean, every Metroidvania like this, it's always the road to the whatever ability lets you jump or fly to great heights, really, isn't it? It's always one of the most fun aspects of them. Oh yeah, Doom, how you doing, man? Oh my god, it's quite a turnout tonight. That always alarms me because it means I gotta make my streams good then. Gotta put in effort. The very thought of which is frightening. See, about the sound effect playing, that just makes you seem really mean, Crick. Yeah, again, I think that's the timer cooldown, right? Try again in like maybe a minute or so. So it's like, why is Cricket being so mean? There we go. Yeah, not too bad, thanks. We're... what percent are we? 73.4. Getting reasonably near the end of this. I think it's a bit hard to gauge progress on because we've taken a bit of a weird route for the castle. I think I went this way last time. Let's try and go left, actually. If I go this way... See, this is interesting because I think... I think that box is there so we can push that to the right so we can go up here, but... because I've got this, that doesn't really matter, so this area is clearly designed Like, I could have been here much earlier, it seems like, before I got this big jumpy ability. So that's cool with this, you've got quite a bit of non-linearity going on. Quite a few ways we could have gone for this castle. Which, a couple of these secondary abilities that I keep forgetting to use. And there being quite a lot of them. Oh, that's quite quiet actually, isn't it? I have to increase the volume of that one. Just going for the negative ones here, Kraken. Oh, Cursed Red is never good in any kind of... any sort of RPG, or a game like this with RPG mechanics. A Cursed Red is usually might be some brief, immediate gain, but also something bad long term. There we go. Oh, I use I think I might have shown you it. Rod, I can't remember the Pokken controller. Is it the controller they made for Pokken? It's basically a fairly simple retro pad. Like, it doesn't have analog sticks on it. It's only got like 4 face buttons. It's got L and R. It's got left and right trigger buttons. It's just regular buttons on the face. But basically, it's a really it's kind of the pad I generally use for emulators like this. Or any kind of 2D game on Steam, because it's, obviously the pad was designed with the Switch and Wii U in mind, but it works fine on here, thankfully. I'd be playing even worse if I was on the keyboard, so we're not doing that. Although I have done, like I went through Bioshock 1 on here at some point, like a couple of months back. And that I went keyboard and mouse on, like any first-person game I typically do. Which, because I play on my TV, meant kind of awkwardly rested like a couple of books on my lap. So I don't really have a... Oh, damn, I should have done that. I need some sort of, like, well, there's kind of wooden trays that people put a keyboard on when they use it on their lap. I need something like that, really. That would be pretty sweet if it was that. Look that up if you don't know what that is. The GameCube elongated. Actually, no. I tell you what. Let me let's get that on stream for a laugh. A desk. Well, I guess a very, very miniature desk. Sure. I guess we could do that. So yeah, this is what Kraken's referring to. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, they're quite expensive now, aren't they, as well? The thing is, it's always looked very comfortable to me, because you kind of hold that at the sort of good arm's length that I don't know, it's sort of like how I find the Wii U gamepad comfortable, because it's fairly, like, your arms are kind of at a length that are a bit more comfortable over time. I'm trying very hard not to make that euphemism laden, I don't know how well I did. But yeah, that's right, it was made primarily for Phantasy Star. I think that it might be, oh god, it might be compatible with Animal Crossing as well, although I'm not 100% sure. It is. It's so like, it's not impractical, but it is hilarious and just, oh, it's so it's so beautifully bizarre. Oh, you know, I quite like the I've always found the GameCube pad quite comfortable. It has a few annoying flaws, like the biggest one for me is that the D-pad really sucks on there. And the face button layout, it's great for some games, it's not really great for others. Like, it's a bit more of a situational controller compared to other ones, but I am one of those people who I do really like it for Smash Brothers. And I'll probably mostly use it. That's probably what I'll mostly use on the new one. At least when I played it docked. Oh yeah, because he's there's some tie in the second season of the Netflix Castlevania show to that game, right? The PS2 one. I wonder how well they emulate, because I would like to try them. They're not meant to be. I know they're considered very flawed games, as pretty much every 3D Castlevania is to varying degrees, unfortunately. I know at least one of them is meant to have like one of the best soundtracks in the series, which is not a statement you would say lightly, given how good the music is in these games. I think it might be I think it's the Metal of Innocence and Curse of Darkness, isn't it? And I forget which one came first. I know one of them is meant to be like clearly like Devil May Cry inspired, but not really on that level of quality. Which is funny in a way, because you could almost see Devil May Cry vaguely as Castlevania in 3D-ish. It's not exactly that, but there are some parallels you could make. Nice, yeah, I like that, I mean, I'm quite lucky in a way, because I've just got loads of GameCube controllers handed about from when the GameCube was out, so I'm just using those on my Wii U GameCube Smash adapter. But the thing that's quite nice with a lot of the recent ones is they are putting the extra buttons on. So it's, because with that Wii U adapter I can use the GameCube controllers on any Switch game, but obviously it's missing one of the left shoulder buttons, any kind of clickable thumbstick buttons, and like all the home, screenshot, minus, etc. all those. So it's not really ideal. Yeah, why not? That'd be fun. Have them in the same universe. I tell you what, Dante and Trevor Belmont from the Netflix show. Those would be a good. Those would bounce off each other, I think, quite well. Both snarky gits that don't really care too much about anything, but have a good sense of humour about it. Let's have a look, Matt. What is that? Yeah, that's pretty sweet, that. I'd like a sofa like that as well, Matt. A pretty comfy looking leather sofa right there. Go for that. You know, I've got pretty reasonably alright desk chairs, those. Let's go Hex for a while, especially here. And here as well. And you as well. Definitely you. That's what I love about this weird poison smog power-up. It'll automatically destroy any breakable walls that show secret areas. Oh, thank you so much, Doom. Thank you very much, man. I do really appreciate that. Hello, Jezebel. Hello, Joel. How you doing, man? Thanks so much for tuning in. Slowly getting there on this. How are you today, Joe? You weren't very well the other day, were you? You a bit better? Oh god. You a bit better now? Come on, you. There you go. Oh, thank god they can't bend their knees. I mean, I wouldn't be able to with armor like that. Hyper Bethesda. I will say, Joe, I was quite alarmed by the Metacritic scores for Fallout 76, man. They're certainly quite critical of it. But I tell you what, I do love that you're enjoying it as much as you are. That's not, you know, I'm sure the critics have their reasons, they're fair enough. But we've all absolutely enjoyed media that wasn't perhaps received the best light critically, but you know, we still found something that we liked. So good on you, man. Oi! No Jawa is old jokes, please. We don't do that here, we're nice here. At least we aspire to. Oh god! If I get hit all the way up there, it's a bad time. Please, once I get that health upgrade, my health will be revived, so I should kill this one. There we are. Nice level up as well. Yeah, this game's paced quite well. You get upgrades at a good pace, which any game like this, if you go too long, like in the same kind of state without much in the way of upgrades. I don't know, I'm one of those people who find leveling up Pokemon after a while agonising when their levels are really high. I like level ups to be speedy. I like to get new toys to play with quite quickly. Have a save room, please. That's the other thing with this game, it paces the save game rooms sort of far enough between each other that there's always a bit of tension if I'm going to make it to the next one without dying. So let's see how this goes. So up here. Hey Graham, how you doing, man? Sorry, I'm getting quite behind on chat. So, oh damn it! Can I not? We have to go back out and come back in. That's annoying. Well, I certainly don't encourage the Jara's old jokes, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough, Jara. We play Rocket League quite a lot as it is, so I don't mind missing a week on it or two. It's still one of my go-to games when I fire up my Switch for a quick spin on something. Although actually I did start playing NES Metroid on my Switch now that it's on there. Through the Switch Online thing. I'm gonna see if I can get through it without having to use a guide, which I'll probably end up having to. I have played it a few times before, so it'd be nice if I didn't have to. Oh god, Grub, yeah, that's quite a lot to go through at once in that sense, and sorry to hear, man. Hopefully my boring droning voice can be a nice cure for... Actually, I don't know, that could make a headache worse, I'm not sure. Maybe it'll help make you numb to the pain, I don't know. Oh, everyone's ill.
The other day, I was called a little turkey, but I'm a chicken garden, you beef jerky.
Yeah, what a... Are you sure that'll help cure headaches, Matt?
Objection!
Oh my goodness, they're all coming out. The sneaky thing they sometimes do, Ron, if I'm playing a tense game, they'll put all the really loud sound effects on. And make me jump out of my skin, and I really have no one to blame but myself for putting them in there. So that's fine. Hey, another one! You're spoiling me, Kraken. You're goddamn spoiling me, sir. Oh, hold on. See, I could drastically reduce my luck to make my defense and attack a lot better, but do I want? That's the curse run. Luck decreases greatly. Yeah. Well, that's the only effect. Actually, that's not the most cursed curse run I've ever seen in a game like this. We'll leave it off for now. Oh, hold on. Oh, that's definitely better. See, some of these it might be worth using interchangeably, because they could, like for areas if there's more magic spells, but not so much change this up, because we're probably all getting sick of the, yes, I do like this one. I think that's what he's using himself, actually. It looks something like that. Hey, well done, Jara. You've thanks again, Crick. Yeah, you beat Misty. I can't remember, Jara. Have you got Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee? Because if you've got Pikachu, obviously you've got a nice type advantage right there with Electric against Water. You're an up-and-coming Pokemon Master, sir. God damn. Must be mistaken for Foom, yeah. Who made that typo again? Where's Hugh? Oh yes. Like the only other characters have any kind of meaningful dialogue in this. Yeah, Hugh, who we seem to have grown up with, but he also seems to hate us, and that's nice. I can't remember that. Was it like he's jealous because our master gave us special treatment or something? Let's keep our distance, yeah, sure. Again, and again. Oh, come on! How many hits? How many hits do you need? There we go. Oh, thank you, Graham. Yeah, it's funny because we kind of stagnated for a while on followers, and now we've had quite a few recently, so that's been very much appreciated. Bad timing. The only thing with this whip is you've got to... Oh god, what am I doing? You've got to cancel out of it quite early, really. I think we're winding... Yeah, we're going back on ourselves, nice. But in a good way, because it means we're kind of wrapping up the map around here. So we're just going to get into a save room and then go back for this boss fight. Right, this is how I like my enemies, slow and lumbering, so I can just get loads of pot shots in on them. Mind you, this whip. I mean, the whip does less damage, but I guess it's... Oh, hold on, this is only one way though. I can go back this way, but I can't. Oh, nice, okay, so if we die at the boss, we'll have lost quite a bit of progress, but at least we've, oh,
This
God.
party's getting crazy. Let's rock.
Hey! That's the spirit of Dante. I'd probably go, if I got one of them, I'd go Eevee, to be honest. I like little Eevee. I've still got a plush of Eevee from way back in the day. Which I'll probably be buried with, because there's no way I'm getting rid of it. Not this lifetime. I got the wrong version of the game. I think I'm right in saying as well, I think Let's Go Pikachu, the Pokemon that are exclusive to it are similar to the ones that were exclusive to Pokemon Red. And then the ones that were exclusive to Pokemon Blue are more akin to... That's more of a parallel with Let's Go Eevee. Which I had Pokemon Blue back in the day, so Eevee would be a better fit for me there as well. I want the Alpha to be available in my Kanto Pokemon games. Ooh, chainmail, have I got that? No, but it's worse than what I've got. That would be fun, Jar. Oh my god! Holy shit, it's deaf! Does he not have any dialogue? When I say he, I don't know that for sure. Usually Death has a little spiel in these games. Someone without a voice box, or at least you would assume not. Surprisingly chatty. Yeah, I think that's damn it. It feels just one of the more dorky looking versions of Death in these games. I don't know, that weird road gap's not really doing that for me. As if you had to fight the protagonist from Grim Fandango in one of these games. I don't think I can bring myself to, because I like Manny. He's good lad. Seem not really want to work for Dracula. Which is fair enough, if I'm honest. Oh, damn it. Wasn't much room on the screen to avoid the attack, though. As usual with Grim Reaper fights in these games, just loads of sickles everywhere. Appropriate. Yeah, quite alright with the damn it. Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll put a cursed ring on. So Gauntlet, Cursed Ring. Because I assume luck won't really be an important stat in a boss fight like this. I don't think you could like have enemies do critical attacks on them or anything like that. Ooh! Are you dead? You dead? Oh, no, we're not. We're that. Good for you. Oh, my jump's really limited at the moment. Because they do pull off spells. Look, why are you suddenly a shellfish, Death? Is this your new thing? Is this really productive means for you? How can you turn around that quickly with your big lumbering thing like that? Oh, I tell you what, actually. Where is it? Yeah, we want this. We're gonna reach on this. So I think with Death does that body slam. Ah, and then we'll be on top. Shit, we're cutting this fight a bit. Ah, you bugger! I don't think I've got any. Oh, I've got a potion. I'll use that. But none of these are going to do much of anything. Hooray! We always cut these so fun. Hooray! How was I talking sense? It happens occasionally. Someone who speaks said, oh, Doom said that, even in terms of Let's Go Eevee. Well, I'd be lying if I said I was too opinionated one way or the other on it. Where was this? Oh, here we go. So this is what we needed several hours ago when we went into the nasty water area, basically. So they are safe to traverse. Yeah, we needed that quite a while ago, really, didn't we? I don't like how much wind down this whip has, but I do like everything else about it. It's quite powerful, and that range is killer. It's just against enemies like this. There we go. Back to the second gap. It won't be too long, I'll stick music on, just in case. What else we got?
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
Right. Back in a second. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. It's been a bit behind on chat today. Let's have a look.
I should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light!
Oh, Dante, you big sap. Oh yeah, Matt, what's the, Oh, you have got a copy of Octopath Traveler. I still can't believe you got the case without a card in it, man. That's... How did you end up getting a copy? Did you complain to where you bought it from? That's the card, there's nothing inside. It is cool, isn't it, Kraken? Yeah, I love when they go for that classical, more gothic art style for Castlevania. Less so kind of the generic anime look they've got for a couple of the DS ones. Our boy Nathan on the cover there, he doesn't have too much personality, but he's a cool looking character nonetheless, isn't he? So he did a good pose on that cover. Right. What do we go from next? I still haven't got more than 2 of these action cards up here. And the other weird thing with this game, it's got a magic point meter, but I rarely seem to use it, which, to be honest, it just occurred to me I should probably check if there's any kind of magic abilities I'm not using that would be useful. Let's have a look of the moon. Because, I mean, these use up a little bit, but never that much, really. So we'll see. Oh, nice, man. I'm glad you are. As badly as Amazon treat their employees and are kind of a capitalist nightmare in many ways, their customer service is very good. I mean, obviously, it'd be nice if their service to everyone involved with it was good, but they are. So yeah, I'm glad they sorted you out. I do wonder what the story behind that was. Like, it's just, does that happen in manufacturing? It just seems so unlikely. So yeah, we missed a quick route up here earlier. What's the link between Castlevania 4 and Devil May Cry 2? I would love to do, it's funny you say that, Joe, because this song is from Castlevania 4, but I'd love to do, that's one of my favourite ones, yeah, the Super Nintendo one. It's one of the more action-y games in the series. It's not like this one where you've got a map like this to explore. But, I mean, I love both styles of Castlevania, really. And that might be my favourite out of the old-style ones. It's certainly one of my favourites. Funny thing is, I'm now trying to remember if it has any falling block levels like that one you saw me have to do over and over again in the first Castlevania on here. I don't like bears who attack. I prefer them cuddlier. I mind the blue though, that's fair enough. Ah, you bugger. Have I? No, I haven't been here. Oh, look at that. What's even slowing the game down? Is it the moths? Are their attacks kind of particle effects? It's too much for the poor GBO. Hooray! That was like a good level up. Rondo is high up there, yeah. I do love Rondo up, lads. Ah, damn it, it's something I meant to... Yeah. This is... I haven't played many Castlevanias with block pushing puzzles. Maybe a bit Zelda-y here. Because here I think we're meant to... Yeah, so if I do that, go up here... No, oh wait, hold on. Actually, truth be told, I'm not sure how to solve this. Man, come on. That's the best Castlevania. It's certainly hard enough to be a Castlevania game. Oh, hold on. No, because I can't. There's no room to... if you're still watching, Ron, no worries, man. Thanks so much, man. As I say, it's such a treat to have people I actually know in real life turn up on yours, alongside the many wonderful anonymous people online. But yeah, thank you so much, man. I'll catch you next time, alright? Oh, Little Computer People, yeah, that's, Oh, that's by David Crane, I believe, the guy who did Pitfall and, was a big part of early Activision. Really influential game designer. Yeah, that's very much considered a precursor to The Sims, isn't it, that game? It's quite neat. Oh yeah, I heard that as well, like every disc version was different, yeah. Really neat that, isn't it? Yeah, I won't lie, this has got to be stumped a bit. How do I... So I need those 2 wizard blocks to go down. Oh, wait a minute. No, actually. Okay, I think I've got an idea. We're gonna fast forward because it might end up being a bit tedious. Ah, no, damn it, that won't work. So how do I get that? Oh, wait, okay. I think I know. I've read a lot of retro gamer magazine over the years, man. Too much, maybe. This beautifully useless knowledge. Oh, see, that still won't. But yeah, I'm fascinated by that stuff, so it's. So, yes, to close his eyes while doing that. Push that box on the platform all the way right. Okay. It's one of the best things about streaming. Get the audience to do the work for you. So what is it? So push that box on here all the way to the right. Hit that. Don't break the bottom block before... Okay, so break the bottom block after. Okay, so do it all now. Oh! Oh, you absolute legend! Oh, I did not connect the dots there until, like, about, well... basically where you just hear the vocal render stuff with Epiphany there. Oh, you absolute legend. Well done. Pretty good little puzzle. Have fun. It's gonna be for that P upgrade, isn't it? Or something useless. like these fox archers, that's pretty neat. Okay, Garrett would like that. Not a patch on it. Sure. I mean, the Wii U is better for online in quite a few ways. Just realised I don't know what my health was as well. Tell you what, let's choose this. No, it's already doing enough damage, mind you. Ah, there we go. Hooray! So that's interesting. This seems to kind of... Ah, nice, needed that. Oh, that was definitely worth it, HP increase. Yes, we can go all the way back there. You know, I'm a big Wii U defender, but Switch all the way. Even though I want one or two of the online features from Wii U, I do miss some of the asynchronous gamepad games on there. I want to play Nintendo Land again in multiplayer, that's been too long. I mean, in particular, I loved all the competitive multiplayer games on that. All the ones that were kind of sort of variations on Pac-Man in a way. So Luigi's Mansion, the Animal Crossing one, and Mario Chase. I really did love those on Nintendo Land. Damn it, I was hoping this would protect me from the projectiles. Spam everything. Spam. The true top tier meat that. Oh shit, mind you, we'll probably try a bit hard with this annoying enemy, but we'll try and play this quite safe now. Oh hey, Succubus. I don't much enjoy your company. Oh, you bugger! I'd be safe on that. There we go. There's a little bit of tension here. We got a little distance until we get to the save room. Just keep our distance. I don't have that many hearts, so I can't really use my cross as much as I'd like. The Switch is good so you can laugh about how bad it is compared to the Wii U. Is that why it sold so well? Man, people really want to indulge in Schadenfreude these days, don't they? How weird. Very peculiar. No, as far as I can tell there's no tension in the chat. I hope there isn't. Yeah, please don't let there be tension in the chat. I'll get really upset. I don't deal well with conflict, like at all. Everyone get along, please. For my sake. Yeah, I really, as I said, it's really... You know, it's really nice that Doom tuned in. I don't know how I feel about Ganondorf there tuning in. I'm a bit creeped out by Ganondorf's presence, if I'm being honest. That's 8 pence. You don't mean that for a second, like, I think. But yeah, like, between my friend Ron from earlier, Chunky the Brewer, and Doom, like, I really appreciate anyone new coming in. Yeah, it's quite cool. We've got a little bit. I think we're slowly building a bit of streamer presence on G Arcade. We've got quite a few viewers from there on both this stream and Peds', Cricken's, and Matt's as well. We've got Pixel streaming now as well. Although he did say in the thread his streams would probably be without commentary because he wants to really focus on the games, which is fair enough. I'll still try and tune into Pixel streams when I can. Ah, you bugger. Come back, you. Come on. Ah, it's too high. There we go. What we got? Yeah, so go right here. It's a bit of a bug over projectile attack, isn't there? I don't really see an immediately obvious way to avoid that. Who doesn't? Oh, Cricket! Oh, poor Beds. Yeah, okay. I'm too high, this is true. I probably didn't enunciate that very well. As in the massive bromance. They're like buddy cop film partners, aren't they? One of the best songs in this game of many very good ones. Let's see what's this way. Although, maybe a bit naughty because we probably should get to a save room sooner. Mind you, the enemies here don't seem too... Oh, this is a fairly early area, so... We'll be alright. Maybe. Frozen gin shots! I mean, of course. Don't you have frozen gin shots when you stream? Better start doing it if you're not. Nice, HP. I think there's more, like, health upgrade, magic point upgrades. I feel like there's more than usual in these games, although... It's been a while since I played one of these exploration-based ones, so I don't know. So we're on 20 past 11, cool. Yeah, we've explored more than 75% of the map, I know that. 81%, yeah. So we've probably haven't got much left to do, I would have thought. No, let's go back. God, that's why I love the animation of those zombies just sort of rocking back on. Oh, you could put metal music to that before they fall over. Slides one this way. Can I make the... Oh, damn it. I want to make like the sound of a drink sliding across the counter, but all the ice cubes are melted in my drink. Well, it's a massive shame. So yeah, we'll just go this way for what? Probably just two fairly minor upgrades, but that's okay. Yeah, I mean, for reference, yeah, this is what it's like without the shaders on. It's funny because it is quite a bit brighter, but again, that was probably to compensate for the GBA's smaller, slightly dimmer screen, so probably a good fit in a way to have the scan line filter on. But yeah, I think it's quite a nice looking early GBA game. And I think what they did really nice with this one is a nice mix of I think the sprites are pretty detailed for a handheld game of this era, but they're pretty small as well, so that means you can cram a larger playfield on the screen basically. Oh, do you prefer it like this? You can keep it on if you want. As I say, it's probably better for the stream, really. The scanline fit is me being a bit selfish, really, because that... Just, this still looks quite good, actually, as this. It's obviously quite pixelated, but yeah, if you think it's better, I'll keep it on like this. Especially since I imagine quite a few of you are watching this in a smaller window anyway, so... Well, you probably don't need a scanline filter, really. Like, there's kind of more if you're playing on the larger screen. Who did I corrupt, Grom? Oh no! That's a really bad habit I have of corrupting people. It's great fun though. Try it sometime. Yeah, it's funny, I'm just thinking with GBA stuff now, like I've got a pretty large library of GBA cards, but I don't know what I'd play them on, because ideally I'd like that second GBA SP, the one with the better backlight, but they're getting more and more expensive. Ooh, Luckrin. What's that like compared to my Curse one? Oh, hold on. Oh man, everything goes down by quite a bit, but it goes up. Oh, hold on. I could probably go for that actually, yeah. Speaking of things, my luck is quite low now. It's quite a hit to my defense, mind you, but yeah, I'll try that for a bit. And we're good for armor. This is probably the least interesting part of any stream, watching someone just do equipment management, so please bear with me while the stream goes really even more boring for a bit. I'd say what though as well with granted with a lot of old systems, I generally love the flash carts for them or the EverDrives. To be honest, at this point, I don't really want to be paying second-hand prices for old stuff. And also, I want to be able to play like fan translations and ROM hacks on them too, which is a really great use of flash cards. Yeah, I love the GBA though. It's definitely one of my favourite. I mean, pretty much every Nintendo handheld I love to bits. GBA has a really damn good library. I mean, just getting pretty random Castlevania games like this. I mean, especially Aria of Sorrow alone. Great platform for 2D Metroid as well. In fact, the last one, really. Just sad we never got the original 2D Mario game on GBA. I mean, I love Mario vs. Donkey Kong, but as in like a more traditional one. We've just got the re-releases. God, I they got a lot of XP for that, so... I will say, I do like the DS Lite for playing GBA. The only thing is the screens are, the screens are really nice. They're certainly better than any of the Game Boy Advance models I own. GBA does appear a bit small on there, and also there is a bit of ghosting on the DS Lite when there's movement. It's not too bad. I guess one of those things in particular you notice more today just because of how good modern LCDs are, but that's not a bad way to play GBA though. I so desperately wish the oh god. I so desperately wish the DSi XL supported GBA. GBA games would look so good on that screen. So they'd be pretty pleasingly large on there. I mean, I guess to that point though, it was just worth cutting the cost for them, but... Hey, hot. That B as well. Come on, Where Jaguar, you can totally beat me from there. But yeah, what do you think, guys? Scan lines on or off? Should I keep them off? I actually still quite like how the game looks like this. So I'm forever looking for a solution just to have it so I can have the scan lines on my end, but not have them on the stream. Come on. Oh, no. You've gone down there now, have you? I'll come over here. I'd probably get a Game Boy Classic. Yeah, I'd like the NES and SNES Classic, but to be honest, like I'm quite settled on legality and all. I'm quite settled on the emulators on here just because they scale up really, just because they render at 4K, so the scaling is super sharp. And there's like a few, features like fast forwards and stuff. I don't know, a Game Boy Classic would be pretty neat. What do you think? Do you think it would combine Game Boy and Game Boy Color games, or would it just be original Game Boy? I mean, it'd be quite novel, Joe, to have a good 3D Castlevania, but I doubt they'd be invested on that level now. I mean, to be honest, I'll be happy with just Bloodstained being really good, the upcoming Kickstarter Castlevania, but it's not named Castlevania. Like, I really like the demo for that, so I'm very optimistic for it. If that's good, I'm happy. It's also kind of a Mega Man thing where it's like when Mega Man was added to Smash Bros. 4, it's like, well, even if they're not making new Castlevania games, at least they put them in Smash Bros. Where they'll get a lot of love through lots of representation of the music and such, so that's fun. No, yeah, I think I've already seen your post on the retro thread. Yeah, Doom on flashcards. I think for handhelds in particular, like you don't want to, because I've got earlier this year I got an R4 for my DSi XL, because I ripped all my DS games for a homebrewed 3DS, and then I may have downloaded some I didn't own, but we'll skip past that bit. And yeah, just because I did find any time I wanted to go back and play DS, it just was a bit too much of a hassle to try and find the carts and put them in one at a time. Now, pick up and play, I've just been able to have them on all the time. So I think it's why I also quite like digital distribution for handheld systems, for like the 3DS and Switch, and the PlayStation, PSP and Vita as well. As I say, it's also a great. There's quite a lot in terms of ROM hacks and fan translations on these machines now as well, so it's great being able to play those. Right, where do I want to... Trying to think where I should go next. Probably straight up, I think. I could go back to where the hazardous water was just to get some upgrades. I've discovered a good deal of them, Graham. I think I've got to probably go back to where the game started, at Dracula's throne room, when I've done everything I need to. But I assume I haven't had a cutscene to indicate that. So I assume, like, I don't know, maybe the map will shake or something to... I'd assume so, anyway. Oh yeah, I remember... Mario Advance 1 in particular, there's like a Birdo robot. I remember in that game they all say, "I'll remember this," as you finish them off. So they are very chatty games. They want you to know that GBA can do relatively crisp voice audio, don't they? It's quite fun. Yeah, Mario Advance 1 in particular, I remember being really chatty. With our favourite line, just what I needed. Maybe I'll do like just what I needed 1 to 4 and have like ones for Mario, Luigi, Peach and Toad from that on here. Hooray! I really don't like the music stopping when I look at the map. I want to bop along to the good tunes while I do at Orienteering. Yeah, at some point I want to do an N64, Castlevania 64 stream. I might be able to get that at 60 FPS, because I think the frame rate might be unlocked on it. Well, it depends how well it runs on the emulator. I mean, heck, if not, the frame rate being low would be part of the N64 experience anyway, I guess. So. Ah, you bugger. Yeah, it's the same. A bit more leveled up than since when we last came here. Oh, I remember these jerks. Not my favourite. Yeah, I mean, N64 magazine is where I'm pretty sure when I first heard about Castlevania, reading a review on the. I don't think they reviewed it terribly. It probably got like in the 70s, I think. I was something kind of curious about it, but obviously it took me a while to finally discover these games. But yeah, the first Castlevania I knew of, I believe, was Castlevania 64. I don't know when I knew about Symphony of the Night, it definitely wasn't for a while. I get the impression if something of the night had any popularity, it wasn't really in the UK, because I mean PAL copies are quite expensive. I think it's probably a bigger deal in maybe Japan to some extent, but especially America. Like, I think it's one of those games like Chrono Trigger where a good chunk of its fan base coming from people like emulating it or playing it after the fact. I can't unsee those stained glass windows as little Cyber memory games. Just not how they try, that's all I see. Oh, that's right, look at this. Oh, you bugger. Want to cross the kind of... always want it to kind of return on where the enemy is, so... Oh, you... There we go. Oh, God! Not bothering with you, or you. Bothering with you, though. Go away, go away. Oh, I don't want to stopwatch, or burn this watch. It's a nod to Simon Belmont. Is that what he was named after? That's strange. I do find it weird in Smash Brothers they just call him Simon, they're not actually calling him by his full. It's weird because with that, like, I don't know. I kind of think you'd want the Belmont part of that to make it really clear who he is. Oh, that's annoying. I'll keep going this way. Should I try a different... Oh, I've got another one of these as well, nice. Let's see what this does. Some of them it's really not clear what they do. What's this doing for me now? What about this? Or this? Or this? Oh, well, my magic's going down quite low, so what's that doing? Oh, that's pretty cool. Defense increases as the percentage of the map uncovered increases. Good night, Joa. No worries. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. Good night. Ooh, what about this one? What's this? Ooh, inflicted damage increases by 25%. Okay, we're using that for a bit. That's going to add up quite a bit of a time, isn't it? I think you're right, Cricken, yeah, because pretty much all the rest of them all do, don't they?
At times like this, I guess all you can do is laugh.
That's dire times. Yeah, we're using this upgrade quite a bit. Like, these games got quite good in terms of giving you lots of options to experiment. Like, oh yeah, and Dawn of Sorrow, you've got the whole soul system, which you've got so many options for that, for how many different types of attacks you can do thanks to the soul system. And this, you've got this weird kind of Yu-Gi-Oh card thing going on, which I like. Every time I see that window, I'm gonna giggle now because of the pun you guys made on it being Simon Belmont. You tickled me with that. Okay, we're doing reasonably alright for health. Could be doing better. Could be doing worse. Tell you what, actually, we'll put on, where is it? Put on this one, because I just want to kind of run through this and run back. So if I get attacked, the amount of time I'm invincible for post attack will be longer. In fact, these enemies take too long. If I was nearer a save point, I'd probably be a bit more willing, but... There we go. Oh, bloody hell, you're tuning in during the night shift, dude. Never making it a bit easier to get through, man. Had a rummage through the star fridge and... Nutella and cream crackers! Why do I want it so badly? Hey, that's good resourcefulness, taking what you've got and crafting something quite... Oh god. Let's get away from those. Crafting something quite wonderful there. Magnificent. What time does the shift end, Doom? And obviously, I'm not expecting swift responses if you are working to the right. I mean, I've never expected... There's never any expectation on swift responses anyway, but... Apricot jam, eh? Can I have another save room, please? With these purple buggers around, I really need another save room because they hit really hard. No, that's not a save room. Where is save room? Is it the top one up here? Oh, you bastard! Bugger off, bugger off, bugger off, all of you. I hate you all. That's not it, that's the boss room. That's definitely not a safe room. Tell you what, let's go for higher defense here. Lower the strength a bit here, but... And we'll go on the, cause we'll, increase our iframe duration. I remember that one got me last time as well. I got to that bit. Oh, look how far back we've gone. How annoying. Because if not there, I don't really know where else we have left aside from like the really, aside from the sort of minor areas. There's kind of the bit in the sort of towards the middle and the bottom. I think that's generally just for hidden collectibles we haven't got. At least I'd assume it was. So we probably have to just keep doing. Racist as well? Oh no. Finish at 8 tomorrow morning, fair play. God damn, fair play. You just like, you get home and just sleep like a log after all that, I'm assuming. Good going. Ooh, what's this? Platinum armor? That's gonna be pretty good. Yep. I like that. In fact, we're saving, because if I die after getting that, I'll lose it. I was obviously quite lucky to get that drop. So we save. Oh, purple fire! Oh dear. I mean, the problem is, I want to get to a save room when I get close to that boss room, but there doesn't seem to be one, at least that I can tell. It'd almost be something where I'd be tempted to look up a complete map just to see what I'm missing, but... Actually, yeah, let's go for that. Let's lower our luck a bit. We'll save again just to save that configuration. Oh man, yeah, that's a good point. Are you generally able to? I mean, it sounds like you've been doing this kind of night shift. I think I've been talking about doing night shifts before, Doom, so you must be doing them a while. Have you found you've been able to adjust quite well with your sleeping pattern? So I imagine that's the sort of thing where after like a reasonable amount of time doing it, you sort of get into the swing of it, don't you? So I feel like I would just want to fall asleep after a shift like that, regardless. Bugger. Do you find that you can often like have something like a stream on in the background or something like that while you work then? Take a few... Nice. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I worked at a warehouse for a few months, which was basically all night shifts. But not for anywhere near as long as that, just like maybe 3 AM to 8 AM. I'd often be quite groggy, but I won't lie, I don't know if you find this, there was often kind of a fun feeling of like finishing at 8 o'clock and seeing everyone else go into work, and you're like, it's just sort of that kind of, ooh, they're having to work now, I'm able to go home and sleep or do whatever. Of course, that might be, let's just go straight for the boss room. Yeah. I hate those enemies. Ah! Look how hard they hit. There's a hard to avoid attacks as well. Ah, God. Again, as I said, I don't know if there's like another area that I've missed. So want to go to the boss, but I feel like I've got way too little health to be considering though. As far as I can tell, none of these are. Let's see what is this way, I guess. Oh, you! That's annoying. That's very annoying. Right. I'm gonna just try and avoid everything or not. Gonna try to anyway. Problem is, I feel like I'm more likely to take damage if I just attack everything on the way. Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll go back to the my favourite one. Here we go. Actually, this might help me from the purple knight fins projectiles. Certainly helps me from these. Oh, nice, right? Sorted now. Yeah, Switch has got to be killer for a night like that, as well as an old system with a flash card. You got the right idea there. What have you played on your GBA at work lately? Or Switch? Actually, I'll tell you what, yeah, I'm going to use the stopwatch. Sorry, that was probably very loud on the stream because my phone's right next to me. Lights at the museum kind of thing. Fun, I think? I don't know with that. Slows them down. Some enemies this stop, some of them it just slows them down. The only problem is this uses quite a lot of hearts. And I suspect it won't be very effective against the boss. We'll have to see on that front. Yeah, let's just go straight for the boss. See how we do. This looks quite climactic, actually. Huh? Nathan, so you finally arrived. Hugh? You're okay? I thought that they... Oh, Hugh. What are you doing? I am superior to you. I will defeat you to prove myself to Father. You are being controlled by Camilla? No, by Dracula. Marvellous, isn't it? That's gonna be one of these awkward fights, isn't it? I don't think that's slowed it down at all. Ooh, it's actually going to be a final boss. Ooh, what's he doing? What's he doing? No, he's like me, so he does some of my attacks. Fancy my chances on this, to be honest. level with? Just have him run after me while I just get those little bits of damage on him. Ooh, that was close. Ah, shit. Yeah, I was being greedy with that second shit. Yeah. I can try, but I probably won't be awake the whole night. That'll be a struggle. Yeah, it's tough because the stopwatch is good at dealing with the bits beforehand, but I think I need a better fan. The final boss is here, is that right? Oh, bless him. Oh, you're doing good. You're doing good work there, Doom. Fair play to you. Poor gentleman. Well, you're such a nice guy, Doom. You gotta be a nice guy for your job. Well, I'm not saying you wouldn't be a nice guy if it wasn't for that, but oh god. Yeah, no, seriously, fair play to you, man, for doing that. It's not the kind of work everyone's cut out for, is it? Wait, that's not the final boss. Well, I just wonder because I don't know if we should go back to the throne room, like where we started, where Dracula first was in the intro. So I wasn't like leveling up on this. Well, I assume this is where I'm meant to be. I can't think of, again, I'm not sure of any areas yeah, I've got platinum armor anyway, yeah. I don't know if it'd be worth me, the problem is I'm quite far into this area, so it'd be a bit of a pain, but you'll notice there's quite a bit, like, lower down in the castle, in the, bit with the rotten water. After Nathan defeats you, Dracula fucks off. Can't be bothered, can he? That's fair. Yeah, it seems like that. I'm just trying to decide if I should go back and try and get some more health upgrades or such. Back in a second. Let's put some music on again. What we got? Yeah, sure, why not? Back in a sec. Well, I need to get to this series at some point, Shadowrun. There we go. It's had a good day so far. Oh, fast. Oh, there we go. Your complete penis outside of work. Hey! I think you win the right to. I guess when you do work like that, and that's how it works. Nah, but yeah, I suppose it's you know that I can imagine that being a bit like, you know, like say when you're driving on the motorway, and you know a lot of it will be business as usual. You'd be kind of sort of you know, just, I mean, obviously you're going straight the whole time, but you're still going to have a certain level of alertness in case anything happens. I could see that kind of work being like that, where, as you say, like if you sleep and then you're generally alright, but then you still got to be prepared for something coming up, I guess. I mean, yeah. There you go, yeah, it's sort of, it's nice you get to kind of occupy yourself with the best way to occupy yourself, video games. I won't hear otherwise. Does it, I can't remember, does it say how long until I... Probably a while until I level up again. Yeah, I tell you what, well, this is going to take a while. But we'll backtrack a bit to level up, I think. Just to get some more stuff. So I suspect this does feel like it... Oop, thank you, Cricken. Bit by bit, thank you. It does feel like, what's steel armor like? Oh, I've already got that. It just feels like this is kind of balanced, assuming you'll have a lot of the game's upgrades. Oh, you're off here. Okay, no worries, Cricket. Thanks so much, man. I'll catch you next time, alright? Good night. Thank you for all the bits and the, wait, did you... Well, no, in any case, yeah, thank you so much, man. How you feeling now, Matt? You alright? Are you cold as well? Get off. Come on. Yeah, unfortunately we have to backtrack quite a way to get some good stuff. I would have got more of it at the time, but I just wanted out of that area as soon as possible. It is, I mean, in retrospect, it is cool that area you can do it without the ability to purify the water. That we only just got to know it. Even if it was a massive pain in the backside to get through. All the way we go back. Of course, we've been cursed, so we can't attack anything. So it was fun. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It was really cold out earlier. Ironically, when I went to get ice cubes from the garage. So we want... yeah. This is true, Graham. This is very true. I'm totally not thinking of going off within the next hour. Oh. Shit, now I've got to do it. just hear me snoring at one point while I'm like fell asleep on the play song button or something. Hell, if you've got your Game Boy Micro with you, if you've got this game on there, I suppose you could play it in sync, couldn't you, Doom? Actually, I can't remember that. Are you on Cheeky's Google Drive full of gazillion ROMs? So obviously if you've got the flash cards, that's perfect for that, isn't it? There we go. No, I mean as in like I'll probably, I don't want to go any later than say 1 o'clock tonight. So we'll see how this goes. Although drink wouldn't be a bad shout, mind you. Although sadly we don't have beer in the house. Catastrophe. Right, hold on. Oh, okay. Nice, yeah. Yeah, I'm still grabbing stuff from it here and there. Because of it, I've now got a significant part of one of my hard drives being taken up by GameCube or Wii games. There we go, water's purified. That's gonna make this area so much less annoying. That beautiful blue, non-harmful water. Yeah, if you play this yourself, don't do this area with the harmful water until you've got the upgrade that turns it blue. So I had to just keep jumping about on this while it was like still this pink hue, this pink coloured water. That was really draining my health quite a lot. It's quite cool that you can do it out of order. It just makes it much more difficult if you don't have the appropriate upgrades for this area. So go on. Oh, that's right, they go all the way this way. Some of these attacks are pretty tough to avoid. Look how much of the screen is a hazard there. Nice! Oh, there you go, sorted. Oh god, every time! Not doing very well here, am I? I should have had this on wings. There we go. Yeah, I found it quite handy for those. I had before I was on Cheeky's Google Drive, I had quite a lot of the 64. I had quite a lot of the 64 library, but there were some key titles I was missing, so I'll be able to plug get a few of those via that. Which I greatly appreciated. So because I've been grabbing PS1 stuff lately as well. That's really where I've appreciated the small file size of N64 games comparatively. Because obviously when you go to CD-based systems, the ISOs tend to be pretty massive, several hundred megabytes. And so I'm really I used to collect. I used to be quite a collector when it came to retro stuff. And there's still some stuff I'd like, but I especially with rising prices, not really having much room, and to be honest, kind of embracing some of the benefits of emulation in a very sacrilegious manner. I kind of stopped doing that, which, as I say, is why if I was to play on original hardware, I'd probably prefer to do it with a flash card at this point. Ideally, really. Yeah, it's you end up having to go to some really dodgy websites, don't you, if you want to try and get some ROMs. I really took MU Paradise for granted, didn't we? I certainly did. So many Gruntildas in this area. God, I tell you what, so many bots end up on my stream these days. Like, I look at the viewer list, and there's so many of like, yep, that's a bot, that's a bot. It becomes a bit annoying to try and sort through, okay, who is an actual sentient being. I haven't found an easy way to kind of filter them out either. It's somewhat annoying though. Yeah, like if you imagine me before going through this bit where the water was deadly, just like quickly, constantly bunny hopping in and out of it. Trying to stay out of it as much as I could. This area in particular with these Bitterman creatures was hell. Oh yeah, I've seen some shots of you collecting GameCube games. Nice. I'll tell you what I'd love to collect, like the Japanese GameCube games. I love the smaller cases they come in. With like the cardboard sleeve, those are quite fun. This area gets quite confusing with operating the switches. So if I go back... Oh, the orange one, yeah! They did quite a few colour variants for GameCube, didn't they? It's definitely one of those systems where there's quite a lot of interesting stuff to collect, like there's some weird accessories, right? And it's kind of some really quirky games on that system. Quite a few of which we didn't get over here, right? No, it's, even though I'm not actively collecting, I still love to hear of, like, you know, stories of people collecting stuff and like what they collect. Like, I still find it super satisfying, I'm just not actively pursuing it at the moment. It's still super cool, so I would like a Panasonic queue. Just get like a whole rainbow of GameCubes, that'd be amazing. Yeah, yeah, the massive keyboard control. Yeah, speak of the devil, right? Oh man, slowdown is debilitating in this at times. Oh, damn it, I need to go this way. Yeah, I think there's some really interesting Japanese exclusives on the GameCube. Is it GIF-Pure? There's one that's like it's like an RPG where it's like a social RPG that was in Japan only where it's got a really cool cel shaded art style and you have to like pay off this huge debt. If you're like a teenager or something like that. I remember it looking really cool in magazines and I was always sad it never came out of here. I think it was called GIF-Pure or something like that. Do you as well? Do you play GameCube games on an actual GameCube, or do you do it on the do you go on the Wii? Because it's kind of if you're after really good image quality, that becomes quite interesting with those systems. Like the GameCube's got a few options in terms of like there's the expensive component cables, but there's also like HDMI leads you can get for it and stuff like that. It's pretty damn neat. Oh, these cause me so much trouble earlier these nights. Especially because they'd freeze me in the hazardous water and I just get stuck, taking damage. Not much fun. There we go. Ah! You do use a GameCube, is it? Well, a complete boxed orange, pearl, and the teal. Oh, there's a developer-only variant. Wow, okay. Oh, I kind of want that too now. I remember seeing stuff like they had like they'd customised the lid, wouldn't they? They'd have like a Resident Evil pattern etched on there. There was something else. I'm trying to remember. They got a few kind of cool special editions like that. It feels like anything Nintendo is a lot of like the really valuable stuff is generally very sought after, isn't it? And even some of the common titles can still retain their value. Like I think Paper Mario 1000 Year Door is probably one of the most valuable games I own. Which is still not like ridiculous, like really outrageously expensive, but I believe it has retained its value. One game I really thought would is Chibi Robo, but I guess not enough people really know about it or have invested in it. Because that was a super late release, Chibi Robo on GameCube. I've still got my copy of that. Super charming, very goofy game as well. I got a big soft spot for it. Kind of reminds me of a typical Dreamcast game in tone, that one. Yeah, I guess Nintendo just kind of... Nintendo stuff just kind of brings out the fanatic in a lot of us. So it doesn't move. Like, I think pretty consistently Nintendo stuff tends to be the most valuable in the generation, like... I mean, God, there's a lot of Wii games that aren't worth much, but I imagine a fair bit of the first-party stuff would still be fairly valuable. Well, I say valuable within reason, I don't mean like ridiculously so, but... So I'm just trying to get my bearings. So there we go, we've got a few, Oh, hold on, can I... No. No, I guess there's no way to... Really, Grum? Do you mean CEX? Because Game Station have been dead for a while, bless them. Yeah, I kind of missed them even though their stores tended to bit of a BO aroma to them. If the game still retains value, CX will certainly price it accordingly, won't they? Ooh, that'd be up here. Yeah, I think this was, even though this was a bit of a pain to backtrack this match, this was worth doing just to get it. We've got quite a few health upgrades here. That's okay. Mine too. Mine's very dead. They have a similar, as I say, like I liked Game Station, but they all seemed a bit gross. The stores, I don't know, it's just something like CX. I get that kind of vibe from me. Maybe it's all the second-hand stuff. I think this is the pompous git coming out of me, unfortunately. Should really try and calm that side of me down a bit. I've emulated this on PC. That's the thing is my PC's like an inch away from my TV, so I play a lot of PC games on TV. And also I mean, if I show you, we've got the RetroArch interface here as well. A bunch of stuff on here. Quite actually, fun thing with this PS1 column, some of these are actually, like all the Crash, well, Crash 2, 3 and Racing, Dino Crisis 1 and 2, all 3 Final Fantasies there. Quite a few of these actually are ripped from my PS3, from the PlayStation store. So there's a bit of novel legality to some of this. Quite a lot of it, no, but there you go. Yeah, it's I love the software RetroArch, but it's also a massive pain in the backside at times. It can be very fiddly or annoying to figure out what we need to do. But yeah, this is the if you look here. So obviously doing the Game Boy Advance ones, yeah. Like actually, again, a lot of these are ripped from my own cartridges. These GBA ones. All the Europe ones generally are. Mother 3 certainly isn't. They smell of bats. I thought there was something a bit pleasant about it all the same. I just made that even weirder, didn't I? Fuck's sake. Yeah, this gets a bit fiddly in terms of figuring out where you... Oh, hold on, no, I think we're right now. Well, you gotta use the switches for the blocks in this area. Yeah, mostly done down here though. Detective John would have included it in his report. Good lad, that he is. Yeah, it's one that, like, now that I'm on RetroArch, I don't really want to use anything else, at least for most systems. I mean, I've got... There's some of the later ones I noticed, the cores aren't always up to date. Like, I've got PSP stuff on there, but from what I've read, it's probably best to use the standalone version of PPSSPP. I always dread having to say that emulator. It sounds so ludicrous. That's a lot of work to say that many syllables. But yeah, it's just so nice to have so many systems together at once. And be able to use settings across all of them. At the same time, I'd struggle to recommend it to someone because it's just... I've had so many annoying, how do I do this, why does this not work, esque moments with it. But I'm in too deep now, like, the positives of it are enough that I want to kind of stay on it. And as I say, because I got it on my PC set up, I think Raspberry Pi is really cool, I just don't really have a need for one. As I say, if you had told younger me, who was really adamant about using the original hardware, that he'd embrace emulators, he'd be very disappointed. He'd feel I'd gone down a dark path. Though younger me would also be a bit hypocritical because he still liked dabbling in emulators here and there. In fact, I think I've told this on you before, but I've got a distinct memory of my brother calling me down to the computer in the study room. Really building it up like you're not going to believe what this is. And then he just shows me Super Mario Kart running on SNES 9X. And like, I don't think my cranium could contain my mind bursting at the seams, just astounded by what I was looking at. The guy's like, you can play Super Nintendo games on computer? That's why I played a lot of stuff like Earthbound and Mario RPG, fairly briefly at the time. I've gone back and finished those, but man, that was pretty exciting to see for the first time. Just seemed so otherworldly. But we were also intimidated by a lot of the ROM sites from that time they'd always have this bullshit disclaimer about, oh, you've got to delete the ROMs after 24 hours. Otherwise it's illegal, even though, I mean, obviously that was bogus, it was illegal to download them at all. But that really kind of, younger me found that quite frightening. I think we still ended up keeping them anyway, but it's a bit of like, oh man, if we have any police officers over, we can't let them see our PC full of ROMs. No, to be young and stupid. Oh wow. That was miserable. Yeah, that is the thing. I for as much as I complain about retro artist fiddliness, I want that level of customization. And also, in particular, one thing I've gone on about on here a lot. I love the input lag reducing options on RetroArch they've added, like the where are we? Yeah, the latency. We've only got the 1 for GBA, but like that kind of reduces input lag by a frame or two. It really does wonders for the responsiveness of these games. No worries, Graham. We are going quite late, aren't we? So all goes, Graham. Thanks so much for tuning in, man. Good night. Poor sweet adorable criminal kid Jasm. He was a little rascal. I wonder when they stopped doing that, like, it seemed like all the sites would. I don't remember what ROM site we have been using, but it felt like they all had that 24-hour disclaimer. It was just like, I don't know where they got that idea. That might be okay, or if that was just some sort of peace of mind measure. I really don't know. So switch, we'll go back this way. What of the map have we done? So we've done 85.6% of the map. Whether I've missed quite a bit of secret stuff, or whether that means we've still got a fairly significant area to go, I'm not really sure. I should be using that. I really hate that enemy and that attack. That's a lot on screen to try to avoid at once. But yeah, here we go, we've done all this bit now. So we've leveled up a bit, probably not enough to make the area we were struggling on earlier trivial, but What are we like for... Ooh, we're gonna level up soon as well. Nice. Well, relatively soon anyway. And yeah, funny for this as well, dude, I recently homebrewed my PlayStation Vita. Unfortunately, the memory card I've got there seems to be a bit dodgy these days. It doesn't, it acts in strange ways. Like, a few of the games I have on there don't start properly, but I've been able to put RetroArch on my homebrewed Vita. And yeah, playing like SNES, Mega Drive, PC Engine stuff, yeah, generally seems to run very well. I had to like tweak a few settings to make them up completely optimal, but it's quite nice to, I definitely like to have a portable emulator to shoot around. Did quite a few SNES Mario Kart Grand Prix on it the other day. So, yeah, I tell you what, I've got the first model and that screen is lovely. I think the second model still meant to have a really nice screen, but the OLED screen on the first model is pretty sweet, as I say. It wasn't too tough. You've got to do a few... I think it's one of those cases where the earlier the homebrew you have, I think the easier it is. Like, I had to go through a few kind of, like, I had to use, like, CMD on Windows or, like, some kind of strange stuff like that to get it where I wanted, but just try to check the map to see if there's any... Well, I tell you what we'll try, actually. We'll, first of all, we'll save. Yeah, it wasn't like... there were a few steps of the instructions I wasn't immediately clear on when I did it, but... It wasn't too much hassle. I wouldn't say it's as easy as, say, homebrew the Wii, but... If you really want to homebrew your Vita, you'd be able to do it. As I said, it might vary quite a bit depending on... Oh, I forgot about this. It might vary quite a bit depending on what firmware you've got on there. I have the latest but one firmware, which is the last, I believe that's the latest firmware you can homebrew. So I probably had a more involved process than, say, if you were... So I think the latest firmware is 3.59, I was on 3.58. So if you had, like, say, 3.50 or something like that, you might be, you might have an easier time, but even then it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, we're gonna go back to that weird arena area we went to earlier. Ah, you bugger. Taking more damage than I like here, really. So yeah, I'm gonna wolf a bit. Yep. Well, that's exactly where we want, actually. like level-wise? Okay. Something up here? Aha! Nice, okay, we've got quite a few health upgrades, so that's good. Nice, I don't know what the value, I don't know how much a Vita would be at this point. I wonder which model of the Vita is, I wonder which model of the Vita is more valuable, the first or the second, because the second does have some advantages. Oh, I did terribly first time I was here, so... I feel a bit odd this without music. That would probably make more sense, yeah. The thing is, the one thing with the original Vita model though is, oh god, there's stuff everywhere. God, look at the... That is one thing with this game, it's very projectile heavy with the enemies. So that's to an extent I don't... Okay, I guess I'm just gonna run away. Much as possible. I'll show him out of hearts. Well, I know as well the Vita 2000 that has like a gigabyte on board memory, which actually does help a bit for homebrew. Ah! So it froze through. Oof. Oh my god. Ah, you... Can I use... potions? Oof. Oh dear, I'm quite low on health. Oof. Ah! Damn it! This game's not easy, though. Panicked about it, I thought we were further back than we were. Okay, so let's go back up. Yeah, I don't really... apparently there's going to be some reward at the end of this strange little arena bit. Not if I said I knew exactly what. Yeah, too, speaking of homebrew handheld, there's pretty crazy, like, retro artists on Switch now and stuff like that, isn't there? I certainly won't be planning to homebrew my Switch anytime soon. I think I'd probably only consider it at least like anytime soon if they do another Switch model and I decide to keep my original one. So I've just homebrew the original, although to be honest I'd probably consider I would probably just consider selling the old one instead. I get pretty annoyed, and to be honest, there was a little bit of rage quit inclination starting to form there, but I guess being calmed down a bit. The thing is, I get quite stubborn in terms of if I think something's possible, I will want to try and do it. So in a game like this, where it's like, oh, I know I can get past this annoying bit. Even if it's probably not that good for my mental well-being. I do think, I would say, this one does feel, I am really enjoying this, but it does feel a bit, sometimes you're not always that well equipped to deal with the enemies you get, or at the very least, as I said, I think some of the projectile attacks are a bit needlessly overblown in terms of how much of the screen they cover. I guess you've got to, I mean, one of the big complaints with this Castlevania is, that's your default walking speed, and you got to double tap to run. And there is a ROM hack that actually makes that default, amusingly. So it gets rid of that, which I did consider installing for this, but I'm just doing it for vanilla for now. But it can make sometimes it can make trying to avoid some of these attacks a bit annoying. If you need to move with it mid-air quite a lot. Yeah, like I don't know those blade projectiles need to be as big as they are. I don't know that they need to be as numerous as they are, you know? Yeah, like look at this. Sorry, because the exploration-based Castlevanias tend to be a bit easier, but this one's pretty this one's not that forgiving. Oh yeah, we're dead. Well, that's annoying. Might just go back to the boss, I think. So what am I like for? Actually, my attack could do with being a bit higher, really. Yeah, in fact my attack's quite low, actually. Yeah, knowing this is going to take us a while, but we'll go back to where we were. Yeah. Yeah, they've done wonderful work making retro arts really optimized and just so widely compatible with so many things. Yeah. It's on the, actually, yeah, let's try going to this room. The first time I came across it was on the Wii, actually, funny enough. Nah, yeah. That's not available. What is... Try to scour the map to see what else I might have missed. Not much really at this point, at least in terms of what's immediately available. Yeah, I really don't know. Accidental. What have I done? How have I turned the game audio off? Oh no, it's still on. Yeah, I really would want to make my main Switch my really want to homebrew my main Switch. I'm still like I love homebrewing systems if it's safe. Once I realised, okay, there's no reason not to do it on the PSP or Wii. Like I just went crazy on those. Just put everything I could on there. Like I still haven't done it with my main 3DS. I might end up doing it, but I'm still a bit funny because I know they did ban a few people. That was a while ago, but I'm still a bit. Like on Vita, it was like, okay, they haven't banned anyone on there. It seems pretty safe at this point. They probably don't care. That's cool you got a Game Boy Micro as well, man. I love the form factor of that thing. It's so goddamn tiny, it's great. So it kind of bombed really, didn't it? I mean, just because the DS was starting to get traction by the time it came out. And it was also probably too much, really. Like, I remember it being... I think it was like 70 quid or something, which wasn't considered that great for how old the GBA was at that point. But it has got a cult follower, which is pretty neat. It's got the whole faceplate thing going as well, which is cool, but the faceplate's also scratched really easily, so it's quite hard to play a Game Boy Micro without a scratched screen, I find. It's a bit of a bugger. Yeah, it's got to be up there as like just one of the most portable systems ever, right? And obviously the density, the pixel density is so... because of how small the screen is, like, so as long as you don't mind the screen being that small, games will just look razor sharp on that. I've ended up with 2, funnily enough. Actually, what's my... oh, probably too long until I level up. I suppose if I was to try and level it up quickly. Right, now we need to get to the boss without getting too damaged, ideally. Be a bit grueling, so we'll see how we do. Just avoid everything here if we can. Ooh. Yeah, I'll get those because they're not too bad. These are like the one type of enemy with projectile that I don't find too bad. What GBA did you have, Matt? Or GBAs? Did you have like original SP? Also, did you guys got a Game Boy player as well? I've still got my Game Boy player. Funny for the Game Boy player actually. If you want to use it these days, people recommend you use a bit of homebrew software instead of the actual Game Boy player software, because the picture quality is not that good on the official software. Like, if you've got a GameCube memory card, like, you could get actual replay ones that take SD cards. Like, you could stick a bit of homebrew software on there called Game Boy Interface, and the games look much better on there than they do on the official software, kind of weirdly. Sister got an SP, nice. Oh, damn it. I played so much GBA back in the day. Yeah, it's like playing it in HD though, isn't it? I love when I was past this bloody devil that always kills me. Oh! Okay, that's pretty good. I wish we'd come across this sooner. I wish that bloody devil wasn't there. Always causing a bit of trouble for us. Oh, I would love... Yeah, oh yeah, again, it's something else I've seen you post in the retro thread as well. Man, I would love an original GBA modded with a backlight. Because the form factor of the original GBA is great, like it's probably the most comfortable one. But I'm not playing an original GBA screen in 2018. As much as I surprisingly didn't mind it at the time, I can't go back to that. Oh no, man! Is that because the GameCube releases? Is that because of like GameCube software droughts? That'd be a bit of a shame if so. What kind of brought you out of that, man? What was kind of the game or system? Sound like you played 360 quite a bit. Good. There we go. So in a way we've kind of got an easier route, but at the same time... Actually, what's up here? Ooh, hold on, that's gotta be a broken room on the, Ooh! Where are we now? Upgrade. Oh shit, we're about to die. Oh my god, we are actually about to die. Yeah. Ugh. What? Yeah. I hear people do that. That's generally how they get a backlight on a GBA these days, isn't there? Stick in the the SP101 screen on there. That's generally considered the best screen on any GPA, from what I know. I think I've heard it's meant to have a bit of ghosting, but it makes up for that with just the vibrancy of the display. Oh, cool, it's the Wii, nice. That's the power of WarioWare smooth moves right there. Tell you what, almost might be about to do a bit of grinding, honestly, just at least try and get to the next level. Plus, I just want the cathartic release of just killing a few of these. I hate them so much. There we go. Wow, yeah, I get quite a lot of XP from those. So definitely worth it. Yeah, fair play. You seem quite handy, dude, when it comes to doing those kind of mods. I have bugger all hand-eye coordination, so I don't trust myself to do mods like that very well. But I've been to Cardiff Comic-Con and seen like a few mods like that in the flesh, and was so tempted, but they were quite pricey. Ay, bugger. Come on, curse, go away. I'll use my whip. Yeah, I like to use fast forward a lot, emulating stuff. Doom, especially like any kind of game with grinds in it. Or like just to skip through repeated animations. Yeah, we'll level up pretty soon, as long as I don't die. Yeah, it's the impression I kind of got. Like, it's a bit of ghosting, but it's not too bad. The trade-off is worth it. I don't like the film I watched that talked about that did emphasise that the ghosting's nowhere near like, say, original Game Boy levels of like screen blurring. Go away, curse. Oh god, it's back again. The DS9 bottom screen, that's interesting. Why specifically the bottom screen? Oh, do you mean because you can... because you could, like, knock the... or if it's like a broken DS9 with a broken top screen, you can just take the top half off, right? I mean, do you mean like the screen's actually meant to be better quality as well, than the DS9's top screen? I did not plan to stream this late. Got enraptured in this. All its frustrating glory. Yeah, sure. I do remember some of the DS models, they had like a weird kind of dotted pattern on the bottom screen, I think kind of as like the protective film over it. I don't know if that would be an issue there, but still those mods are really cool people have done, I've seen. Especially as you kind of paint the case in to make it like really presentable. It's really cool. What are some of your favourite GBA games then? My absolute favourite off the top of my head is Rhythm Tengoku, Rhythm Heaven. I just love that series to bits, and it was a game by impulse and just played the absolute crap out of. So actually Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, the third one, is up there as well. Hooray, level up. Oh, is that what it's called? The digitizer? That's interesting. That's cool that you can remove it. As you see, you obviously don't need it anyway. Oh, bugger off. Let's see, what's in this one? And they really... really weren't too fussed about the save point here, were they? Oh, that's cool. I have to check that account out, that Instagram one. Yeah, I've seen all this. cross would be... Oh, damn it. The cross would be a better shot, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's going pretty terribly. It's like gonna be easy. Yeah, Advance Wars is pretty killer, isn't it? Yeah, I love I pretty much love all three Sonic Advance games. I think the first one's probably my favourite because they man, they really emphasised the speed in the later ones, didn't they? But they were still really fun. Great soundtracks in those games as well. Oh, with Star Wars games, I'm trying to think what Star Wars games are on GBA. There's a few. There's a surprisingly good beat 'em up based on Episode 3, Star Wars Episode 3, funny enough. That team also did a Ninja Turtles game based on the CG movie in that style, which is also meant to be really good. So these heads are quick to kill and seem to give quite a lot of XP, so... Yeah, there we go. Hooray! By the way. So close to not taking damage there. I definitely prefer the Mega Drive Sonics, but I still like the advanced ones. There's a really cool, I streamed it a while back, there's a fan remake of Sonic, or I guess more of a port of Sonic Advance. A fan game of Sonic Advance 1 on PC. And it's basically the same game, but the really cool thing is it expands the view, how much you can view outside your character tremendously. It's like if you think about the Game Boy Advance, Sonic Advance, like Sonic or whoever you're playing as will take up like a fairly big portion of the screen. On this PC port they're making, like you can see so much of the surrounding area, which makes things like avoiding enemies and such quite a bit easier. If I remember, I'll link you to it. There's a demo up for it that has a few levels on it. I was really impressed with it. It felt really spot on. Metroid Fusion is really good as well, yeah. I got stuck on it when it first came out, it's what I had to go back 2 years later to finish. I definitely recommend checking these out sometime, the Castlevanias on there. If you only play one though, definitely play Aria of Sorrow, the third one. It's easily the best out of them. I enjoyed this one as well. Ah, you bugger. Ooh. Ooh, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh my goodness. What's this about? What are you up to, Hugh? Oh god. Ooh. Yeah, everything's powered up a bit more now. Ah, you bugger. Ah. Yeah, that's the ideal if I can get the holy water him to stay in the holy water for a while. That's ideal, is getting an axe in the back. I'm not a fan of that person though. Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh, actually, hold on. Should be using this bit more really. Oh, you. Ugh. As soon as he threw those, I knew it was a big gun. Oh, dude, I mean, yeah, absolutely, man. I'd look forward to that. We're quite a reliable bunch of streamers and viewers. The few of us that do stream on GRK, so you'll certainly get like Jar, Graham, and Matt coming in, and Peds. I certainly will. Yeah, not easy, this, is it? Tell you what, we're gonna try this again. But the twat. Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt. I hate that enemy. Ugh! It's the health. Actually, I tell you, I might as well try and kill you actually before I. So that's gonna restore my health anyway. Nope. Just got no choice. Oh, would you just bloody die? Come on. Please be dead. God damn, how much health do you have? There we go. Let's try this again. So I'll get a cross here. Actually, I might use that on the boss fight from earlier. From Aylesbury, but I pretty much lived all my life in South Wales. I live in right next to Swansea, basically. I mean, actually, you got to GRK through Nintendo South Wales, right? The Rocket League place. Are you all in this? I'm trying to remember. Forgive me, because we were on Discord a while back when we were playing Rocket League. I'm sure you said then where you were situated. Unfortunately, my memory is bloody awful. There we go. Oh, I forgot about these stupid fins. Ugh. Look at all this, look at how many fins are on screen. God damn it. Oh, I think I remember you saying, yeah, Matt's from Twatsville. Oh, it's quite nice down there, Matt. Yeah, it's definitely worth coming to a Nintendo South Wales meet sometime if you can do. Either in Cardiff or Swansea. Basically, it's kind of alternate between them. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna kill this before I get the health. Hooray! There we go. Warm and wet. Nice, yeah. It might be in Cardiff for the December one. I'm not sure. It was in Swansea. They did one in Swansea this past weekend, where they had they had a tournament spreading across several games, and one of them was Mario. Oh, there you go. You be the GameCube collector. One of them was Dance Mario mix with the dance mat and everything. It was great fun. I just hope the room below us wasn't occupied, you know. Love stomping going on. Yeah, everyone there's really friendly and it's a nice kind of laid back atmosphere. Ah, you bugger. I hate this room. So I'm gonna try and... Why aren't you dead? Come on, there you go. There we go. This I'm kind of curious about, because you can actually kind of... Let's try going this way. Oh yeah, look how expansive this bit is. God damn, look at that. Oh, now we're back here. Cool. I guess that was a worthwhile use of our time. Question mark. That's quite so I get like that's quite a lot of floors to go through with that many enemies at once. I'm really curious what reward is at the end of that, and whether it's really feasible given my current level. Yeah, it's usually a bit of goofy fun. We had the new Taiko Drum Master game there as well, which unfortunately was quite a quiet room, so it was, you could certainly hear it when people were on it. Should we try to get more hearts of it? I got 127, I didn't mean to be up this late. I can't stop playing. Right, we need to get back to the save room. Yeah, this'll do. Keep pausing to check how much experience points until the next level, so we can decide I'm going to grind again. Yeah, this game was a bit trickier than I expected. Like, the exploration-based Castlevanias usually aren't as hard. Like I mean, the classic action Castlevania is going to be notoriously difficult. This is definitely one of the trickier ones I've played. What have we got? I'm probably not. I'm probably going to be a bit of an enabler there and just say, yeah, go for it. That sounds great, honestly. I could do with one, to be honest. Okay, that thanks for tuning in, man. Just staying up so late for it. Sleep well, Matt. Good night. No names on that. No, it's all yours then. Yeah, no worries, Matt. Hope work goes alright. Good night, Matt. All four of them. Yeah. Why not? Sounds like a good laugh. Nice. So yeah, you typically don't really have to grind in these games. This is kind of I mean, you probably don't technically need to here, but it'll certainly help us out a little bit. The thing that's really struck me with this is the enemies are generally quite bullet spongy. It would take quite a few hits to go down. No, I haven't. I wouldn't be doing this otherwise. Oh, here we go. Nearly, How is, I hope it's okay to ask, I mean, like, breaching the confidentiality or anything, the chap gentleman you're looking after, is he alright? So it sounds like he had quite a good day, so that's quite nice, I think both of you really, isn't it? Hooray! There we go. So I'll go back and save. We'll go at the final boss. We'll go at the boss again. I say final. I honestly don't know. Ah, good lad. So it gives you a good few hours to, I don't say chill out, because obviously you've got to be alert, but I suppose like around 5 in particular, you have to, probably, I imagine you stay very alert in particular. Let's go straight for it. Let's ignore him. Don't like him very much. Hey! Going over a full health bar, that's pretty... I don't usually have that privilege. Oh god, there we go. Ah, you bugger. Because if I've got this power that increases my invincibility frames, I should, if I get attacked, I might as well just keep going at him anyway. Like that. Very good. Ah, you bugger. Oof, right. Gonna use potion. Gonna use all the potions. This is not many. Yes! There we go. Level 14, no less, as well. Stop you. I don't want to hurt you. You. Nathan. Moan. I'm alright now. You are yourself again. Nathan, I am sorry. I was envious of you. Question mark. When Father named you the successor, I was afraid that I was worth. Oh, I needed the recognition. That probably was the dark weakness that Father saw in my soul. Why he chose you. Stop it, you. It's alright. Even I realise now that Father was right in his decision. Don't make me embarrass myself. Yeah, you've done plenty of that as it is. Allow me self-pity, you know. Hey. Yeah, excuse these somewhat cringeworthy readings. They've got to be somewhat quiet as well as people try to sleep. Ah, there we go, so... ooh. So I think we're basically right at the end now. I don't know whether to do it now or maybe save it for the next room. Oh god, I've got to get back as well. This game's a bastard. This game's a right bugger for this. Like, I've got to... beating the boss won't replenish your health, so there's a good chance we'll die. So, we're going to just try and avoid everything as much as we can. Easier said than done. Well, we're done for tonight. I've got to do that boss again. That's somewhat cruel design, isn't there? I mean, pretty much every other game in this series you get your health back after a boss, but not this one. Oh god. I can't believe that. Yeah, we're gonna call it that, I think it's fine. Yeah, it's sort of, again, you gotta be kind of alert, but there's also room, I always say there's room to not be alert, but there's also kind of a bit of wiggle room there as well, isn't there? Oh god. Like bugger, isn't it? So yeah, we're calling it there. And probably try and get on this tomorrow evening again, I think. Just do the final few steps. But yeah, thanks so much for staying. I think it's just you watching at this point. So we had quite a turnout tonight, it's quite nice. Really appreciated it from everyone. Hope the rest of your shift goes well, man. Oh, you got just over 6 hours, haven't you? Yeah, it's all good, man. That was a nice motivating factor to help make a work shift go by a bit more pleasantly. Did what I could. Bit of Schadenfreude on there. Yeah. Nah, you take it easy, man, okay? Again, thanks so much. Bye-bye.